how do you help, let's say, a small town boy, or
Yeah.
generally a man who's looking uh, to go, so to say, I don't think it's the correct terminology, but let's just go with it. That's how the lingo works. Somebody who is kind of, you know, above their league. I'm
Right.
saying it with a lot of caution because
Yeah.
I personally don't believe this
Yeah.
above or below the league is should as
Yeah.
such be a conversation when we are going through a
Mhm.
topic as beautiful as love.
I
But
understand.
let's say the social dynamics, how they work.
Yeah.
So what would you
Um,
like to say there?
so everyone has different insecurities. Those insecurities might not be politically correct. Like none of us want to talk about racism or having insecurities about that. But one of the biggest questions we get all the time is people being like, "Bro, मैं काला हूँ and मेरे को समझ नहीं आता मैं लड़की से कैसे बात करूँ."
Exactly.
So that is literally the biggest, and we've made like a short on that to address that fact. But if I go back in my journey when I was in school and college, I did not have money, no car, nothing. And I've been in like a decent, well-off school. My parents, put me in good school, and like I was in a decent college where people would come in fancy cars and Mercedes and everything. I had friends growing up who had the same, but I would go in like a normal DTC bus to college, and I would feel the same because I would not want anybody to see me कि मैं bus में आ रहा हूँ. So I try to hide behind the bus stop as well so that I'm not seen standing there. So I had that insecurity. Secondly, people being above my league was again the thing I had. I was like, yeah, how do I pay for dates? How do I, why would she like me? She's got so much other stuff. I mean, there are much richer guys than me. But in college, so the first girl I dated, she had all of the fancy things, and we'd go on dates all the time, and sometime we would try and go on like fancy ass dates. So there are two things. One is how I navigated that and what was the truth about it. So how I navigated that was I would always eat at home and then leave, and then I tell her I'm on a diet and I don't eat outside. So even if we're going to a five-star hotel, whatever fancy place, since I'm not eating, girls will always split with you. In this case, she would always pay the entire bill. I wouldn't force. I wouldn't like. I'd be like, I'll pay. But girls are nicer. Like this idea of women are gold diggers. I don't believe in that because I've never seen that. Girls fight with me to pay my half as well, and I'm like, नहीं यार मैं दे सकता हूँ. It's only now that I'm a bit successful where I'm just like नहीं यार तुम लोगों को नहीं देना है. But we've always split. So that level of equality has always been there. Now with the same girl, this one point in time, I was like, nahi, nahi, I don't want to go here, I don't want to go there. And then I got very angry and then I burst out at her. I was like, "Yeah, listen, you have a rich father, you've got like money and everything, you get pocket money. I don't have anything." And then she's like, "I don't want anything from you. Like, I mean, you could have told me this like 2 months back. Like, I literally don't care." And that was a reality check for me. I was like, women don't really care about it. So at the same time, even in college when I was there, nobody could guess if I had enough money, what my financial status was. It's just how you carry yourself with confidence. So if we come to the solution of people being out of your league, one, there is no league. It doesn't exist. And with attraction, being a man, mostly what matters mainly is how the other person feels with you, because attraction is emotional. It's not logical. You can have all of these criteria of height and money and career and all of that, but by the end of it, it is emotional mainly that matters the most.